Hey guys, it's Faith and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing my first impressions of the BB Cushion Pore Control Foundation by Laneige. You guys have definitely heard of Laneige before if you've been around for any amount of time. I love their lip sleeping mask, but they have an entire range of products that I'm really interested in trying. And I have heard rave reviews about this product, so I figured why not let's do a first impression. Today, again, it's my very first impression of this product. I'm going to take you with me through the day, give you check-ins and updates, and let you know my opinions and my thoughts as we go through the day. I will follow this video up at a later date with a full-blown out review of this product. We all know that first impressions, they're just first impressions, guys. My opinion is probably going to change about this product as time goes on. I want to give it a fair shot before I give it a complete review, but I asked you guys on Instagram if you guys liked this kind of thing, and you all said you really like first impressions. So here we are. So before showing you guys the footage of my first impressions, let's talk a little bit more about this product and what you're getting when you purchase this. So the Laneige BB Cushion Foundation, you can purchase this on Laneige.com or Sephora.com, both of which are going to run you $38, and both of which are going to give you not only the compact and the product inside the compact, but a refill too. So for $38, you are getting half an ounce of product in each or a full ounce of product. When you break that down, I think that's an excellent value for money, especially when comparing it to other cushion foundations on the market. Honestly, even drugstore cushion foundations, this is comparable in price. So from a price point of view, you really can't beat it. So if you're going to be purchasing this from the Laneige.com website, you have 12 shades. 12 shades, you guys. I'm so excited to tell you that because if you have seen any of my previous videos, if you have gotten into the cushion foundation kind of game, you know that normally the shade range is like 1 to 2 shades, which is pitiful. So Laneige came out with 12. I think that's amazing. They also have different undertones. They have cool undertones, warm undertones, neutral undertones. So they really thought about more than just one skin type, which I definitely appreciate. So if you are on the hunt for a cushion foundation, this one might be the one for you because, hey, you can actually find a shade that matches your skin. Go figure. If you go to the Sephora.com website, though, that one only has 6 shades. It is a nice range, but if you don't see what you're looking for there, if it's not tickling your fancy, go on over to the Laneige.com website, and that is going to provide you with more variety of shade options for you. This cushion foundation has an SPF of 50 and a PA++, so you get your skincare and your makeup all in one, and you're being protected against UVA and UVB rays, which is awesome in my book. This product is said to be good for normal, combination, and oily skin types. It's supposed to help out with sebum. They claim that it helps out with oil and the size of your pores. It's supposed to shrink your pores, and on top of all of that, it's supposed to brighten up your dull complexion. So it sounds like a win-win in my book. Those are the claims, and you know, I hope that it lives up to those expectations. And the claim that I'm not so sure about, it says it's supposed to keep the skin moisturized on the inside and keep it matte on the outside. That's every person's dream come true. So as I test this out today, I will let you guys know if that's something that I experience or not. In addition to that, it's supposed to not have any buildup. It's not supposed to be cakey. It's supposed to be a very thin consistency. And because of that, it's supposed to have a very semi-matte, is what they're calling it, semi-matte finish. Yeah, so those are the speculations on this product. That's the claim. That's what it says it's supposed to do. So let's just jump right on into my very first impressions of this product. And before we do, guys, if you like me, if you like this kind of video, please give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And yeah, let's just jump on into my first impressions. Okay guys, welcome to my bare face. I have no makeup on, as you can tell. I have cleansed the skin. We are ready for makeup application. Right now, my skin is in a current state of kind of great and awful at the same time. I would say from like the nose up, I'm doing pretty good in terms of like my hyperpigmentation as well as my texture. However, about here down, you can tell that I am dealing with some hormonal breakouts, specifically along the chin, around the mouth, and the usual places where I get those breakouts. So we're gonna see if this Laneige cushion can kind of help with both of those areas, like the good part of my face and the bad. So we are going to prep the skin today with the Beauty Gel by Sun and Park. This is brand new to me. I've never heard anybody talk about this before. I can tell you from initial application that I am liking what I've been seeing. So it comes out, it's very runny, it's a watery consistency, and I just rub this into the skin all over, and then once I'm done rubbing it into the skin, I will pat it until it's dry. But it almost transforms the skin into this velvet finish. Somehow, some way in the drying down process of this product, it makes the skin super soft to the touch. It's going to fill in some of those lines and those wrinkles. I've noticed that it fills in the pores nicely, and the few times that I have tried it before this, it's done an exceptional job in prepping the skin for makeup. So that's kind of why I wanted to use it today, just to give myself a nice clean canvas before going in with this cushion foundation. Now that the skin is adequately prepped, let's go in with the star of the show, what you're here for. This is the Laneige Cushion Foundation in the Pore Control version. There are a few versions, but obviously with my combination acne prone skin, this is the one that I elected to go for. This is in shade 11C Cool Porcelain, and let's just dive right on in. So it's gorgeous. It looks like this. It's like this frosty blue on the top. You open it up, you get this generous mirror. The mirror actually is quite good quality, I will say. And then this puff in here, it feels nice in the hand, and the microfiber lining is pretty standard. When you open it up, let's open this guy up. Let's see. Okay, that actually came out faster than I thought it would. This is the compact. There's this nice little lattice pattern in here. And let's just go right on in, guys. Who's excited? I love trying out new foundations. It's probably my favorite thing to try that's new in my skincare or my makeup routine. So let's just jump right on in. Going into the product, I'm gonna go slow and steady because we've learned that that is the way to go. And let's just press this into the skin. The shade match seems to be really nice for me. One thing I will say about this product right off the bat is that it seems to do a very, very good job of evening out the skin tone. This is probably the best match that I have come across in terms of a cushion foundation for my skin tone. The ones that I have tried previously have pulled either too cool or too warm, but this seems to be a very, very good match for me. So if you are in the NC20, NC15 range, then this 11C Cool Porcelain is going to be a good match for you. This product is not seeping into the pores, which I really appreciate. It's not sinking into fine lines. It's settling into the skin very, very nicely. I previously, before this, I tested out the CoStar X Cushion Foundation, and you guys already know that one is very high coverage, very, very intense. This one seems to be less coverage than that one. Obviously, I would call this a solid medium coverage. So this is what it looks like with 2 layers of product on the face. I went ahead and I just put 2 full layers on my entire face just to even it out. I am going to apply the rest of my makeup, and I will come back and let you guys know what my initial first impressions are of this product. Okay, so I've applied the rest of my makeup, as you can tell. I went with a very simplistic, minimal look. This is the kind of look I do every single day. I wanted to use the products that are my favorites and a look that I do all the time so I can adequately compare this foundation to others that I use on a daily basis. So just from a product perspective, very quickly, I applied my Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder onto the face, and then on top of that, I went in with my Cover FX Bronzer, my Tarte Blush, and then my Laura Mercier Highlight, all of my favorite products. And then I topped it all off with this Innisfree Setting Mist. I am very, very impressed. Very impressed with the way that products lay on top of this foundation. This foundation is an excellent base, at least upon initial application. I'm very, very impressed with the way that they are laying on top. They did not skip, they did not patch. The colors were so vibrant against this foundation on my skin. Really, like, I just went in with a little bit of blush and a little bit of bronzer. It was just a wash of color, and it's popping on the cheek. It's popping on the skin. My makeup looks fresh. It looks great. Right now, I'm very impressed with this, but I'm going to take you with me as the day goes on, and I'm going to give you guys some check-ins, and let's see how this foundation holds up. Hey guys, so I am just checking in, my very first check-in of the day. I've had this Laneige Cushion Foundation on now for about 4 hours, and oh my gosh, I kind of want to say that it looks better now than it did when I applied it, which is out of control. Like, that's amazing for a cushion foundation or any foundation in general. It just looks like one with my skin. The products you can see, like my blush, bronzer, and highlight, look great. It hasn't sunk into the pores. My fine lines are not exaggerated at all. Around my nose, it's not bunching up. You guys, this is awesome. I'm very impressed. So I am going to do another check-in with you guys at the 8-hour mark, and we will see how it holds up. Hey guys, just checking in. This is going to be my final check-in of the day. I've had this Laneige BB cushion on now for 8 full hours. I have not touched up whatsoever, and it is still going strong. This foundation has blown me away, to be quite honest with you. I thought that I was going to have to touch up earlier in the day. I still think that I look quite good. The skin still looks quite nice, even despite not touching up. It's interesting because it feels worse than it is. Like, I feel like my skin is oily. I feel like it looks oily, but then I look in the mirror and it's not. I am slightly shiny or dewy in the T-zone area, but nothing that makes me look like a grease ball or anything of that nature. I simply just look like I have a dewy glow. There's no bunching up. It is not attaching to any of my dry patches around the mouth. I think, honestly, this foundation gets better with time. At least that's my first impression of it, you guys. The blush, bronzer, highlight situation is still on there perfectly. Nothing has faded, nothing has transferred, and I am very, very impressed upon initial, first impressions here. All right, guys, so I am going to just see really quickly what this foundation looks like after I apply a powder. I'm going to go in with my Oil Clear Packed by The Face Shop. I love to touch up with this stuff. It's translucent, and I'm just going in with this e.l.f. brush, and I am going to just go in the T-zone where I am slightly oily, slightly shiny, and oh my goodness, this looks excellent. It really does. It looks like I've only had this foundation on for about an hour at this point. I mean, the skin is just, I don't have pores. Like, I don't know where my pores have gone. It's so rare when a product actually is going to live up to its name and its expectations that it sets for itself. So when this product was telling me on its packaging that it's going to make my skin feel moisturized and hydrated, but at the same time, not make me look shiny or oily and control my sebum and oil production, I was very, very apprehensive. I was very skeptical, but it did just that. Not to mention, my skin does not look dull. It looks more radiant and glowy, but not oily. Again, a very fine line. It's very hard to do that for my skin type specifically, so I'm very impressed with that. And also, it controlled the oil, and also my pores look great. Again, it's not bunching or caking or doing anything weird. I am blown away from a very first impressions point of view from this product. I give it a big thumbs up, you guys. I'm really, really impressed. As always, I will take the time. I will take about 3 weeks and use this consistently every single day in every possible way under the sun and give you guys a full blown out review of this product. So stay tuned for that. If you like this kind of video, if you like me, please give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye.